On before the Kamen Rider?
No, well, I'm nearly there.
Yeah.
I should be finished in the next 15.
Oh, nice.
It's a $1 donation.
Okay, well.
I'll still do it anyway
Right.
because it's pretty cool. I like that. Look up.
Alright, one thing about the stream setup that I have going on right now is SSX. I think one of the best parts about it is like the music and the sound. And I'm wondering if you can really hear that. Because I can change it so that it's like direct feed, but then you'll hear the Skype direct feed too, and I don't know if that would cause echo or what.
It's really quiet for me anyway. I don't know
Alright.
if you could turn it up just a bit.
Yeah, hang on. What if I do this?
Is sound playing?
Dude, that is a good stick eye, dog.
You know, if you just like relax, music will be a lot easier to
Yeah, that's pretty good. I heard it just a second ago.
Okay, if I do this, how does it sound? Is there echo?
No. Like,
No
what do you
echo?
mean by like echo? Because I'm not getting like any feedback from your mic. I can just very silently hear the game, but it's not disruptive or anything.
With the stream, can you hear the Skype twice? Or can you hear the game
Let me
twice?
mute this real quick and then I'll check.
So I guess say stuff.
Alright, so what am I supposed to be looking for?
I'm asking if you can hear the game
Yeah,
twice.
okay, I can hear like the game like really well, and then
Is it echoing?
yeah,
Can
so
you hear it twice?
it's at a good balance right now.
It's what?
It's at a really good balance right now.
Oh, okay, cool.
Like the game could go down like a touch, like more, just to
Yeah.
hear what's going on.
I just did make it down a touch. Maybe check it again.
Yeah, no, yeah, just a touch, and I think it'll be like solid.
Okay. Oh, how about let's... Jesus.
So strangely, the game's only in the left channel. I just assume that's because it's
Oh.
old.
I will fix that right now. I have a really crappy dazzle, and one of them is like starting to go. Tell me if you can start to hear it.
Yeah, it's working now.
Turning that game off.
I hear fine.
Alright, is it back?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Is this better?
Seems like it to me.
Okay, cool. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and get started then. I'll just do World Circuit. Okay. I'll do it from here. Okay. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna start with one level of show-off. Just because show-off is really easy and fast to get a gold medal. But after that, I'm going to go straight into race mode, because race mode has scaling AI. And it's going to make it way easier to not get screwed over by the rubber band AI if I do race mode first. And the level 1 character is really bad, so I'm probably going to crash several times. But the thing about show-off is, at least in my opinion, it's way, way, way easier than race mode to get the gold medal. So what I'm going to do during this time is I'm going to be trying to do moves from the trick book, and every time that I land something and you hear that kind of record scratching noise, that means that I unlocked something in the trick book. And if you get all of them, that'll give you a new outfit, and that's just what I'm going to consider to be 100%.
Backside, double rodeo with an experimental. It's the top of the hour, so it's time to hand out another prize. The winner of the Humble Indie Bundle 5 is Ellis Watson.
Congratulations.
Indeed, congratulations. And our next prize is going to be the Stuffed Cow-Nose Gray Flush Conservation Critter. Put that up in a second. This little guy.
Oh no, there's only 10 more hours of Shark Stream now.
Yep.
Darn. That means I can't go to bed.
You'll miss all the sharks.
I'll miss the last 10 hours and I'd feel real bad about that, actually.
Let's go get some coffee then.
Yeah, actually, wow, Starbucks sounds really good right now. Too bad it's not open.
Oh yeah, that's right. You're not East Coast Masquerades.
Okay, so by doing that I can unlock some stats, and it also gives me 2 boards. And getting new boards will make race mode a lot easier. Also, like I was saying earlier in the Skype call, I'm just not that good at race mode. So, if you're familiar with the game, it might look cool. If you're not familiar with the game, it might look cool, but there's people who are a lot better than me at the race mode. So, I'll try my best. The big thing is just like as long as you can keep your boost up and hit the shortcuts, that's good enough to get first place every time.
I usually have stuck to beating the snot out of the other racers. But.
Yeah. I think this game has a really good balance between the tricks and just like the race mechanics, because the boost is really important, but you don't have to do tricks the whole time to keep it up. So it can be a pretty cool balance, I think. Most games are like Tony Hawk, where it's really trick-based, or it's like, I don't know, 1080 seemed like it was really race-based in my opinion. I thought the trick mechanics on that game were like busting as hell. Also, someone has like a lot of background noise. It sounds like there's a TV or something going on in the background.
I can hear that.
Oh, sorry, that's me. I apologize.
No big deal.
I just have tendency to zone out and forget I'm on. Put my mics on.
Occasionally the game picks up on Peach's mic too.
It'll probably be a lot of noise for my at some point because I have a giant area stack of cans. I guess I could just take the cans off the giant stack.
Alright, I tried turning up my microphone volume. Let me know if that helps. For the stream. Skype should be exactly the same.
Backside 360, backwards flip with an ending.
So, there's like a design element that I pretty much completely disagree with in this game, where in order to get a gold medal on race mode, you have to beat it 3 times in a row. So if you just like completely screw up the 3rd time, you got to do it 3 times all over again. And some of them, I guess the longest one is maybe like 4-ish minutes. That's not really too terrible, but it's still really annoying. It's worse in the later games. The tracks are a lot longer. And of course the AI gets harder the farther you get. So it's way more likely to screw up the 3rd one than it is the 1st.
Front side rodeo, 720 with the lead. 50-50 round. 50-50 round. Backside 540 with a tail masking. Front side 180. With a snail masking.
Highly prepared.
Yeah. I should have been more
50-50 round.
I was kind of on the floor, just like,
Snail masking.
I think one of them was not completely empty. Oh.
If there's still like an imbalance between my voice and the game volume, let me know, and I can change stuff. What's up, Booty?
I don't think that's true there. Or,
I welcome all competition in Blastcore. If anyone wants to get into it,
Yeah, Blastcore is amazing.
I heartily recommend it.
Backward flip with the slob hair.
Like, it's seriously just, like, pun intended, it's a blast to play. Like, I don't know. It's dirt cheap and you will have a really good time.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I just unintentionally did a trick.
With a snail masking. Front side 180. Backside 180.
Yeah, Bart still does a really funny guy.
Yeah, he is. This game was a launch title for the PS2, so that means it suffers from pretty much all the same problems that other early 3D games had, where the hitboxes are really, really janky. And there's a lot of times where I'll be trying to land on a fence to grind it, and I'll crash. Or I'll bump into a tree out of nowhere and just kind of shake those off. It's actually kind of like Blastcore, where this game probably looks a lot easier than it is. I'm probably making it look easy. It's like really, really janky. Alright, why don't I just turn that off? Alright, for the next level, tell me what you think of the sound balance.
dangerous. Yawning.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
But what's your excuse for being tired?
My excuse for being tired. I played Hybrid Heaven for more than an hour.
Dude, we watched
Right.
Hybrid Heaven for more than an hour.
Whoa, you guys are troopers. Honestly. I
Hey,
had
Peach
300
Penny, did you say Cosmo is kind of muscular?
No, Trihex is kind of muscular. Cosmo's pretty skinny.
Yeah, he's really lanky. Like, yeah, he's skinny.
Okay.
I'm jealous of most speedrunners, like, being, like, kind of trim.
That comes at a price. It just means they haven't eaten as much cottage cheese as you have.
Yeah.
Did you really give up the cheese?
I couldn't. I will be perfectly honest about that. I could never give up the cottage cheese.
Picked it. Do it.
Sour cream is very legitimate on a lot of things.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh! Okay, well I got through like 80% of the shortcut, so it's not too bad.
Are there even other racers on the course?
Say what?
Are there other racers?
Yeah, I'm just way ahead of them because I took a shortcut pretty early. I was like up on those cliffs, and it's really easy to fall off there. This game was actually my first competitive game. I got into this way before I ever started speedrunning. And I've got all the show-off world records that I've had since like 2001. And I didn't get into speedrunning until like 8 years later. So I'll always have a soft spot for this game. So even if I'm not really good at the race mode, I'm still happy to show this off for you guys.
Backside 360 with the tail grab.
Oh. Yeah, this game is really fun. It's really arcadey. When I first played it, it was at like the demo kiosk in Toys R Us. I was just like blown away because at that point I had loved Tony Hawk's Pro Skater 1 and I played that all the time. And I played this and it was like unbelievable. It's just like you go flying through all these fireworks and you're doing all these crazy tricks and flips and stuff, and it was just like totally opened my eyes. I just fell in love with it like instantly. I don't have Simpsons skateboarding, otherwise I definitely would. So by the way, is the volume balance better? Can you still hear the game, but also me?
I'm not listening to it through the stream, but it sounds good coming through.
Alright.
The audio should be the same, whether I'm listening to the stream or the Skype call, right? I mean,
In theory, Skype, I think, does stuff to the audio sometimes.
oh, that's right. I can mute it.
side 360. Backward flip with a stairmaster.
136 pictures in the gallery right now. That's crazy.
Wow. That's so awesome. Not
Yeah.
just that those have all been drawn, but that those have all been donated for.
Not only that, but I mean, they've all been created within the time of like the 3-4 days.
Yeah, like I haven't drawn 136 pictures in my life. And the ones that I have
That
look like
might be
shit.
precisely the amount that I've drawn in my entire life.
Yeah. And trust me, my drawings look terrible.
And I think almost all of them are fully colored and shaded. And,
Yeah. The only real one that wasn't was mine.
which one did you draw?
I didn't draw anything. I'm saying my request was not.
Oh. Oh. Which one was it?
It's the Wahoo.
He just
In
trails
black and
off.
white.
I don't even know if I saw that.
It was part of his stream layout.
Have you not seen it yet?
I don't think so.
Oh boy. Here, I'll link it in the main IRC channel because everybody deserves to see it at least once. Again.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
Just making sure anybody else in the chat has. And, yeah.
That was
Just laughing way too much.
I'm sorry. There's a couple that are. What's the? No, there's several that are.
Nose grab. 50-50 round. Combo.
Speaking of art, we've actually got a new donation from Joshua Allen for $15. Hello again, this will most likely be my last donation / request for the stream. The idea this time is my characters being transformed into their shark shapes by magic sharks and sorcerers gear. And lips.
Gosh.
Supply links.
Okay, did I say 15 minutes? I'm probably a liar.
You know what? I kind of figured you were.
I tried. I was working on Cosmo's arm because I made him too beefy. Like seriously, he's got almost a Popeye arm. Well, had.
Well, clearly Cosmo was playing a lot of Hybrid Heaven, and he decided to level up one of his arms instead of his legs.
Big guy dog. Every time I talk, just anyway.
It's definitely one of the top pictures ever made.
Yeah, it really is.
So many of the expressions of things.
Like, not even comparing it to like this marathon set of pictures, I mean just like overall.
out of all, instead of all pictures, please.
Yeah. Like, seriously, you guys have put on a great show. Like, honestly.
Yeah, it's seriously amazing.
Yeah. I mean, I was looking forward to the art, but I did not think that it would be this amazing. I thought that I would have it in the corner and, you know, like, appreciate and respect it.
Like,
But I
when
didn't
said
think
it,
I didn't think I would love it this much. Like, it's just great.
We have a bunch of really talented people who decided to volunteer and help us out. We really appreciate everybody who did that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's just a great event overall, really. It's just been a lot of fun.
You guys have been awesome.
Yeah. We've had an amazing set of people showcase like everything. I think the list of speedrunners is top notch as well.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
Morning, everyone. Dying in my chair.
Well,
No,
that,
sir, no.
I just realized
You
I
don't
don't
get
know
to
what
die
a
until the
pizza looks
marathon's
like.
over.
Something Zelda?
I said you don't get to die until the marathon's over.
Oh, I'll get back to work.
you know what would have cured that sickness? Staying up to watch Hybrid Heaven. Yeah.
I think if I'd stay up to watch Hybrid Heaven, I would probably be dead.
No, you would actually be hyped because I feel amazing right now.
You feel like you want to die. Yeah. During
I'm the one who
Hybrid
played it. Like, don't do that.
Oh my god, that sent me so far back. That's just like Murphy's Law. It's always on the third heat. I'm gonna screw up the shortcut.
Six smash grab. Smash the other racer's faces.
What was that?
Smash their face in.
I can try. If they get close to you, you can shove them over.
I think you get extra good too.
They put that into Tricky. That's not on the
yeah.
first one.
Oh, I played. Oh.
Not get that shortcut.
There's nothing creepy about stink eye dog. Okay.
Nothing at all.
Especially the way the fin just kind of makes gentle contact.
Pressing into the soft tissue of his eyeball. Is there just no creep of fluid from somewhere? Not sure what's both there.
I pretty much agree, Jamian. I think SSX 3 is like a really good game content-wise. If people say that they think 3 is the best, I would be like, that I respect your opinion. But 1 will always be my favorite. I could never get into Tricky though, and On Tour sucked, Blur sucked, the reboot sucked. 1 and 3 are the only like playable ones to me. I'm playing the same track over and over because in race mode you have to win the race 3 times to get a gold medal. And that was my 3rd time, so I'm out of there.
So, who requested this picture? I want to make sure it looks okay before I start coloring it. is it a mystery?
I think Tricky's okay, but I think that the mechanics were just kind of busted. In that show-off mode is like you just do connect the dots with the snowflakes and just do Ubers through the snowflakes. And race mode is just like do Ubers and then hold square for the rest of the race. And they added like pipes everywhere to the frickin' race mode. Or actually no, I'm sorry, I take that back. They put those in the show-off.
I don't think the person that suggested that is here anymore. So
Okay.
I'm going to say it is. It does.
Okay. If you didn't know, these things have horribly freaky teeth that are shaped like Christmas trees.
Backside 360. Backwards flip with a stale master.
What? That was a really good example of the... No! I really want to get that. Okay. Still in this.
Really gotta go through that donut.
Yeah, that's a huge, huge shortcut. It might be the single biggest one in the game. Oh my god, my edging sucks. Okay, there's a ton of RNG for what vehicles stop. Sometimes shit like that happens, and it just... Now I have to go through the bottom, and that's a lot slower.
Oh my god.
360. Backwards flip with a stale master.
I thought that was nice last score. Yeah.
Someone saying the chip-in just jumped ahead a bunch? Anyone confirm that?
Play and rewind.
Could be. The chip-in being really inconsistent and weird.
Let's see. Clear all browsing data. Click empty the cache. Reload page. Let's see what we got. Yeah, it's at like 5,200 now. Don't know if that is consistent.
$5,200.83.
It may have jumped ahead for people who were like stuck for a long time or something like that.
Yeah, like for instance, my chip-in on the actual chip-in page still says it's at 3,628. But
Fresh and
it's
fresh.
a lot more than that.
Yes, and fresh.
Yeah, mine says it's like $2,000.
My edging is so bad. It really sucks having to play with a low-level character when you're used to having a maxed out one. Oh my god. Alright.
Backside 720. Double
Go.
Wowie.
Oh, huh, that totally worked.
And Mr. P's back with the high five.
Wow! I'm just getting boned all of a sudden.
Oh, yeah.
360 with an ending. Round.
I'm doing a pretty bad job of judging how many spins and flips I can do. And still land them.
Looking sweet.
Really?
Stale masking.
Oh, excellent.
You get a speed boost every time you land from a trick, right?
Every time that you land a trick, you get boost on your boost meter based on how many points it was worth.
Okay.
And you'll get less if you do a repeat.
Oh. Sexual.
Oh wow, I actually might get my new capture card today.
Cool.
Nice.
Oh baby, I'm excited.
Oh man, you can record in 64 stuff.
In high quality.
High quality.
I can finally record Hybrid Heaven the way it was meant to be.
Glorious 8 frames per second.
Yeah. When I do my speedrun for STA, it'll be on high resolution.
Yeah.
It'll be the worst garbage ever. This is a well-executed run, I just wish it wasn't 8 frames per second. And manipulate those frames. At SM64 I might, but I might, well, I'm definitely gonna have to do some like research into like what's good and what's not. Like I'm pretty sure kicks are like amazing, but there may be something stronger. I doubt it, but there may.
Headbutts.
Headbutts, I bet. You know what? I bet headbutts are just OP.
Whoa.
Well, yeah, I mean, you can't even use them at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, I actually feel bad that I couldn't pull off a single headbutt that the person donated $1.50 for. I legitimately feel bad about that.
Well, at least he got to see you get headbutt a couple times.
Yeah, see,
Yeah.
there we go. The enemy was doing their job for me.
What was the issue? Like, how come you couldn't do them?
Well, like, because I didn't level up my, like, body and head and stuff like that, enemies that are, like, stronger than you are in that area will, like, stop you from really doing it.
So, for the record, during Hybrid Heaven, you basically had one really beefy leg, and
Yeah.
just everything was like everything else was just like noodles.
Yeah, I think I had, like, a level 6 left leg and a level 10 right leg. And everything else was, like, they maybe touched level 2, except for my defense. My defense went
Yeah,
up
so
6.
actually he didn't just have, he had, his legs were pretty ripped, and then everything else was, basically he was a cyclist.
If I cycled with my right leg most of the time, sure.
Cyclist heaven.
The one-legged bicyclist.
But yeah, I might actually do playthroughs where I like single out like body parts and see like what happens. Like I may start doing a punch playthrough. That sounds like a really bad idea.
Alright, cool. We got another chip-in comment from
Yep, we do have another chip-in comment from Ficus, once again, $8.45. Ficus here, reinforcing Shark Girl / Lamia JSRF skate-off, which is actually being done, like, right now.
Very nice.
On stream 5.
Oh wow, I just got a hold of it. That is gonna be really super style.
It is going to be the most stylish.
Well, it has JSRF as a reference, so no matter who was gonna do it, it was gonna be really good.
Backside, Romeo 720 with an experimental.
Get on the rail. Holy crud.
just a little pinball.
Yeah, jeez. A minecart had its way with me.
50-50 rail. Give out of the room and show how great you are. 50-50 rail.
I'm gonna save any kind of shirtless incentives for AGDQ. I got way out of shape because of my surgery and because of finals at school. So give me a chance to get back in shape. Because I got a bet with Nest Kamikaze 2. We're gonna see who's gonna be the most in shape speedrunner by that time. And I'll have something to show you then.
Oh, you know, I cut back on cottage cheese if that's the case.
That's not possible.
No. No, you just have to work that into the diet.
Yeah, cottage cheese is amazing post-workout meal.
I don't think it's honestly that bad for you.
No, it's great. It's got a ton of protein.
Yeah, calories are important for working out, though.
Yeah.
Right, yeah.
You can live off cottage cheese and be buff as hell. I will show you.
Just imagine someone who lived off cottage cheese.
I will
greasiest
test
person
my theory
imaginable.
for a week and see what happens.
You'll be the craziest person imaginable.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but when I think of someone who like legitimately lives off cottage cheese, I think of like some crazy hermit like out in the boonies of Montana.
That's pretty much me.
That's very specific.
So like Ultra J Man.
I don't think he eats much cottage cheese.
Does he
He
live out in the
would.
boonies?
If he ate cottage cheese, maybe he wouldn't.
I mean, I guess that would make sense, but he doesn't strike me as someone who lives out in the boonies. He strikes me as an inner city kid.
Like this maroon color. That's all I'm gonna say. Should have colored the inside of her mouth and her eyes separate. That would have been the smart thing to do, because now I'm just gonna do it.
But yeah, speaking of like in shape, like my little brother will be going back to school in August, so that means I'll actually be able to go to the gym again.
Nice. Oh, not again. What? It ate me.
You got absorbed by a minecart.
Yeah, I gotta take the slow way into it now. Yeah, this game. Honestly, stuff like that happens all the time. That's just like why it's way harder than it looks. Because you'll just crash off shit that you had no way of even knowing that it was gonna hit you.
Free.
Why is expert still open?
Because you're ready for round 2 hybrid heaven.
Am I ever not?
It's kind of. I've never decided if their modeling is like sort of reasonable pattern. I love how kind of like dingy and gross they look.
So, are you going to be doing Hybrid Heaven at AGDQ?
Oh, I will find a way.
'Cause I was about to say, I mean, if they're going to pull out shit like Final Fantasy 7 and 8 for that sort of stuff,
Dude,
like,
I'll
your
donate
right
myself
something
to be
like
in the
Hybrid
corner of Final Fantasy the entire time.
It'd be way worse to get rid of Final Fantasy.
People donate a bunch
Forever.
for it, but I always don't watch them.
Like, honestly, I don't really mind too much that it's like Final Fantasy, but it's like, I don't know, that's like a huge chunk of time. Like, I'd even feel bad if it was Hybrid Heaven and back. Like, you can showcase so many more games if you just like cut out the long ones, but I mean, need a balance.
The big thing is, if you look at the viewer count, like when that's going on, like you look at, that was something that Lawyer Dog was really like harping about. He realized, like, yeah, when they started doing all the Final Fantasy games, your guys' viewer count drops to like a fourth of what it normally was, like for the rest of the stream.
But the weird thing is those games get like tons of donations though. So like,
yeah, that's
they
kind of like
obviously bring in money because.
Well, yeah, they have a lower viewer count, but that entire lower viewer count are the like super like, oh my god, I love Final Fantasy, please give me more. Like, I don't know.
Well, see, the thing is, though, is some of that money is from people like Poxnor, and Poxnor is going to donate like a shit ton of money regardless. Like,
Yeah,
no
he's
matter
gonna
what.
donate like 3K, like it doesn't even matter.
So, I mean, when you have people like that, it's like they're going to find it. It's not like you're going to lose that donation money by not doing a Final Fantasy game. They're just going to put it towards something else. That won't cut your viewer count by 3/4. I was really hoping though that they would go with the idea that we came up with to have just Peaches playing Quest 64 in like a tiny little corner of the window.
I actually think that would be a solid idea.
Just keep other games playing, just in the corner. Just keep it rolling.
That's
all
what
the
we did
wonderful
for all
fun
of.
games you could be watching.
Like, that's what we did for all of SGDQ bonus stream, though. It was like 2 games at once, and that was really solid. I don't know.
Well, since when has Quest 64 not been the most hyped thing of,
Dude.
you know, in the game's done quick marathon?
Yeah, for the bonus stream, that was so hype. So hype.
Yeah, it was.
Totally
Well, not only that,
unbiased.
but like Quest 64 alone made like $1,000.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just by itself.
We were super glad that it actually got played.
Yeah.
I'm super glad everybody left for their hike.
I didn't think that it was going to be allowed. You know, they let me open up the bonus stream with that, and I was like, you guys are weird. Like, this game's ass. But it turned out to be a great decision.
Yeah.
You guys think I should put makeup on the shark?
Yes.
She just got red, dude.
Well, maybe it was calculated. Put it on a separate layer so I can take it off.
Got a new donation too.
Oh, we do?
Yep.
Oh man. Oh man.
Rolling in donations.
Oh man, this is from Marius Bukel. Oh god, I can't read that.
It honestly artifacted with you need to have, you know, how the last letter is.
Okay, yeah, because I was looking at that and it's like, alright, those are not characters in the Latin alphabet. Okay, so we got a $20 donation from Marius, last name. Hi all, thanks for putting on a great showing. Especially I'd like to thank Peaches for rekindling my fire for SSX, which I played religiously back in the day. Certainly bring it back for the next NLG event now. Also, if there's any way to see a drawing where a gamer struggles with winter/snow, I would really love that. Keep it up.
Awesome.
Thank you, Marius, last name.
Thank you, Marius.
Okay. Oh, sorry, go.
No, sorry. I was just looking at the chat and kind of talking to myself.
When I think of a gamer struggling winter/snow, for some reason the first thing I think of is Reavz just overly bundled in snow gear, just flopping over on a snowboard. Just like going 2 feet, flopping again.
See, the thing I think of is like some really, really nerdy kid going outside and having to shovel the snow in front of his house. And because he sits inside and plays video games all day, he just can't manipulate the snow shovel.
Can't lift it.
You see, what I'm thinking is there's this big fat guy sitting on a chair with an N64 controller plugged into a Zamboni, and he's trying to control it.
That's good. I like that.
Darn. Have you been watching videos with me lately? That sucks.
And one of these days I'm going to learn how to draw backgrounds. And they won't just be colors. It'll happen eventually. That day it happens, everybody will be like, whoa.
The stage is like the trippiest compared to any of the other ones.
Oh yeah, it's really cool. That's kind of what I miss from SSX 3 and onward, is the levels where they just like stop caring.
Yeah. We're done with mountains. We gotta go.
Wow.
Space Pirates took over the level design.
What do we need here?
Man, I didn't get that trick once. I mean, I have two more. I have two more like heats to attempt it on, but I didn't get it on a single lap. There's just like, if you press select in this game, you'll get warped back onto the track. And every once in a while, there's select tricks where if you press select to put yourself back on the track on purpose, you'll get placed farther ahead than if you were to just snowboard to that spot. And it was a really easy one, and I screwed it up all 3 laps.
Alright, now that my job is done, I'm finally gonna go to bed.
Good night.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Alright.
See ya.
Don't get kicked in the head.
Too late to run.
Speed run sleep.
Wow.
Just can't get that. Just hate.
Alright, get in there. No! Let's try again. Wow, jeez. That's crazy. When I was doing my practice run, I got it all 9 laps that I did this level. All 3 laps, all 3 heats.
This picture kind of hurts my eyes when I look at it. Because
A lot of red tones going on there.
yeah. My name is little.
Of course, you gotta add another heart in the background.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I did the other time.
That's new fight theme, just hearts.
Fight layer is hard. It would be like, fight layer. Like, hard. Every time people want me to drop something very focused.
Finally.
Also, I think she's about to fall clean out of his bed.
Looks almost like the bed's falling apart.
Oh, it is.
There's actually a guy who does tasks of SSX, and they're actually pretty fun to watch. I forgot what his username is.
Oh, I just want the layers in reverse order, so I can't actually cheat into this. Man, this game keeps me hyped for sure. There's always somebody really excited about what just happened.
About what?
What just happened?
Yeah. Pretty much anything would be hype after Hybrid Heaven.
Just a couple of right hooks, and I'm interested.
Get in there. Yeah.
What's the high donation?
The high donation is the credits page for Dig Shark.
Unless somebody gonna finish recording, or I don't know where everybody else is.
I actually only have 9 outstanding requests.
Keep it on top of it.
Oh my lord.
Damn it.
Somebody's wrong.
What are you waiting?
I think the button that turns my alarm off is legitimately broken because I cannot get that thing to not go off when I set it. Which on the one hand I guess is good because there will never be a time where I don't feel like going to work and just turn off the alarm.
Oh lord. Holy moly. Okay.
Looks like our artist on Art Stream 4 is swapping over to Sir.
Hello.
Hey.
Yo.
Oh.
Well, as you can see by the category of what I'm doing today, it's the last... Oh god, I don't even have 12 hours. It's the panic of the last session.
Right, well, while you're ending the stream, I suppose this, unless you guys think I need to change anything. I think the makeup was a good idea.
God dang.
More pink.
I can
Always
wait
gotta
on
have more.
that. She's a bit of a part. Like,
Front side rodeo with the lead. Front side 180 with an ND.
alright.
Backside 360. The repeater.
Can I get the description? Does it have like a specific size and everything?
Hey, so, sir, are you just gonna be working on Dig Shark for the rest of the stream?
Yeah. Not the most exciting thing I know, but
I was curious, did you find out what was causing me to be able to drop the shark off without going to the portal?
actually, yeah. If you give me 5 seconds just to watch that video again, because I completely forgot what happened. It happened so fast.
I think it has something to do with the way the follow behavior works. Because, you know, he follows the square behind. How does it, like, calculate where to put the shark?
It's literally the last player's position, so
Does being on ice affect that?
I think being on ice does affect that, actually, if I just quickly switch that again.
Backside 360 with the tail grab.
I think anything that forces movement causes that behavior to be a little iffy.
Front side double rodeo with an experimental. Roadkill with the lead.
I made an extra weird.
I just managed to. Okay, I'm bad at this game.
Front side rodeo 720 with the lead.
But you made it.
I managed to open the door and then close it again because I hit the button too quickly.
Oh, by the way, is there, like... How exactly is the behavior for the dirt creation? There's that button where it, like, gives you dirt. And it's the only way to dig up.
Yes, it drops dirt down at the lowest available tile it can find before it hits something.
What's the behavior
Which
for it,
can
though?
sometimes.
How fast is it supposed to happen?
Oh, it's meant to happen on a step, but it's kind of a little flawed. Basically, what will happen is, as I had it before, it will drop it as soon as you hit turn it on. But then when you move off the pressure pad, there's another step where it still triggers as on, so it drops another dirt when you move off of the pressure pad.
Yeah.
My solution to this apparently has been to remove the initial drop, which means there are going to be a lot of people who have no idea what's going to happen. Trying to debate whether it's better to have... I mean, I don't have enough time to go through and fix the problem, so I'm trying to figure out whether 0 or 2 initial dirt is a better thing to happen.
Well, what I did in the speedrun was I would mash down. Like, I figured out that it's like a per step thing. So I would stand on it and then step down to, like, cause extra ticks. But it seemed like whatever the normal behavior, it seemed like it wasn't working as intended.
No. If I see if I do it again now. When I go on the pressure pad, nothing happens. I step off, dirt happens, and then on.
Yeah, but try going on it and mashing down, and then you get a ton of dirt really quickly.
Yes.
So I
So
don't
if you
think...
made it 0 initial, would that fix that or not?
Well, I took originally, as people pointing out, originally had like a stupid little animation as it was turning on, and then it would drop dirt. So that wasn't a per step thing. It was basically a delayed after that step thing. I took that animation out now so that there's never 0 dirt when you initially step off that pressure pad.
So are you saying that it would just like instantly drop a dirt per tick or whatever instead
okay.
of...
Wait, so for example, if I have it like... So for example, in this case, if I go on the pressure pad, it instantly drops the dirt, but then when I move off, it drops 2. But, I mean, it drops another 1, which brings it up to 2. And if I had more time, I would spend the hours to figure out exactly why that was happening. But as it is, I'm struggling to get features in that aren't currently in already. Rapid game development, it's a thing.
It totally looks like a game, though. I mean, it totally looks like a game. Like watching you play it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and I was able to get a functional speedrun out of it.
Huh. Oh. Oh, that doesn't look like it. Oh, okay, it's not even... That just looks like that looks like an honest, actual glitch. Okay, that's probably an issue with hitboxes, actually. I should fix that.
What's that? The way that the shark drop works?
Yes.
You should leave that in.
It's going to move, but that's because it's a massive things like ASP. ASP? ASAP.
Like, I felt really clever when I found that. You should leave it in.
I think what it is the hitbox on the teleporter and the shark are both way too big. And so there's like a pixel overlap, so when you're adjacent to it, the shark teleports to safety.
Ah. I assumed that had something to do with the way that, like, the shark is, he's, like, following you a panel lower when you take the route that I took, and I thought that maybe it was, like, a pathing issue where the shark passes through the teleporter when he's trying to follow me. But,
no,
it's a lot
it
simpler.
Just turns out it's just overlapping hitboxes.
Yeah.
Alright, it's top of the hour, so already drew the prize. The winner of the stuffed cow-nose ray plush conservation critter is actually Michael Steletsky, who I believe is one of the people actually at Shark Savers.
Huh.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
So congratulations to you, good sir.
Oh, in response to explosions in the IRC chat, the intent is that you can stay there and repeatedly trigger it. Originally, I'd put it down so that when you hit X to bite, it causes everything to step as well. Like, going down also does this as well. The intent was just basically sit there and step on the pressure pad as many times as you wanted. So, if I make it so that it drops 1 dirt and you have to step on the pressure pad again, that's still going to be a valid solution, because you can just keep stepping on and off the pressure pad, but it just seems kind of irritating.
Yeah.
Our next prize is another puzzle.
I would if possible, I would suggest just making it like tick every half second or something like that, so that at worst the normal behavior is to just let it slowly fill up with dirt.
Yeah, that would work. I just have it so that just suddenly fills up with dirt.
Bite, do you need another request?
Yeah. Well, I think mine's the big shark ending, but I need you to give me the specifics on it.
Yeah. Right there.
So, Seer, I'm guessing you donated for this, correct?
Yes, I had floating money I never put into a donation, so, I mean, no, I had a floating donation I never put to a request. I was like, I can use this to my advantage, because I'm rapidly running out of time.
So it's 800 by 600, but, there's 200 horizontal pixels that I need to not use, correct?
Yes, just so I have somewhere to shove, like, text.
So it's really 600 by 600.
Yeah, that would work, yes.
I mean, can I just draw it 600 by 600? Or
yeah,
does it need
that would be
800
perfect.
by... I can do it either way, it doesn't matter.
But either way, I can still get it in the game, so...
Okay, and are there any color restrictions, or do I just, like, paint it and make it look like whatever?
Make it look as easy as you want it to make it look.
Okay.
I'm going to be crediting art that has been made by me anyway. Where did I put list of credits? This one, my list of credits.
I'm just gonna make it 600 by 600 so I make sure that I don't accidentally mess it all up and ruin everything. Oh, it's a square. I'm not used to seeing these. Oh, I need to upload that one right quick. Girl Chan. You are so kawaii. I need to fix her eye.
Also, explosions, I have yet to make 4 levels. By the time I get to making levels, I'll probably have 3 hours left on the clock, and I'm going to be thinking of puzzles that involve precise amounts of anything. It's probably just going to be sort of, here are some mechanics, do things.
You know what? I'm gonna make her eyes like bright fucking blue. Because she needs to be.
With an experimental. Backside 5720 with an experimental. Backside 180.
These dudes are so hyped.
Side 900 with the tail grab.
How pink do you want the background?
With the tail grab.
Yeah, if we do bonus stream stuff, I'll definitely make more levels then, but I mean, I would like to have at least 3 or 4 levels for the initial release. I mean, that's... Considering my initial ambitions of, 20 levels! Yeah. Despite experience, like, always overspec. Always, every single time.
Even I wouldn't do 20 levels, I don't think I could.
I mean, 20 levels I knew at the time was, like, ridiculous, but I was just saying, well, I cut stuff down anyway, I'm sure I'll think of a reasonable amount when I get to the time. Which turns out to be 3 or 4.
Weird question, but have you ever figured out, like, how much you tend to exaggerate by? Because I've always figured out I exaggerate by 2s. Or, like, double the amount.
See, when I was scheduling this up, I was thinking, right, I normally go for 48-hour periods because of Blue Dead, so I have 72 hours, so I should be able to get tons more stuff done. But then I didn't factor in the fact that I was supposed to be watching the streams and, like, talking to people, and not just locking myself, like, in my room for 48 hours. So, I pretty much got about as much as I would do in Luden Dare done. Also, my sleep schedule is kind of broken because of the streams as well, so...
Right.
Your sleep schedule's broken.
Most of the people here don't have a sleep schedule. No.
My sleep schedule was murdered at the bottom of the well.
You're just at the bottom, you're like, oh, I was at the bottom of the ocean.
That's 2 hours. Like, 8, 9.
There was the map beating Frenchman, and they just got eaten up.
If I didn't land on that rail, it would have given me the trick book. Stupid.
No! Backside 1080 with an ending.
See shit.
Same trick, only half the boost. Backside 1260 with an ending. Method.
And There's a bunch of really good art. Go look, I always see some new pictures that I didn't see last time. Which is kind of weird because I should have seen them because, you know, they're drawing them at the same time I am. Yeah, I think,
Backside 360, forward flip with the lean.
So this good art and also good stuff.
oh, whatever.
Swing
A lot
code.
of,
I had
a
to
lot
make
of them,
last time.
I could not have done the walrus as well as you did, for sure. Definitely. That's just the one that's right in front of my...
I've come full circle. I started this stream with a like white text and a blue background for my game, and
That walrus is pretty adorable.
Do you want me to put text on it? I don't have the capability to put like actual text, so I've typed in. I don't know if you can.
I was gonna have a text with this like the space allowed, so
Okay, so just draw the picture and I don't need to worry about anything else, right?
it should be get the text in myself actually. You win. That's always.
Front side 720 with the switch cheese. Front side 720.
Oh, I do it like dark background or light back. Okay, I'm gonna go with dark background. Okay.
I mean, I can do either one, it doesn't matter. I can change it.
I'm gonna conform to what you do.
Nose grab.
Well, he's underground, right? I mean,
Yeah, that's true. I was gonna have him flying from space, but that was too just as well.
oh no, I can fly in space, that's all. It's not even hard.
Backside rodeo 720 with the nose grab.
I'm pretending the SSX guy is commentating on my art as I draw it.
720 with the nose grab. Twisted.
Combo! Line combo.
The announcer is so hyped. The announcer's keeping me awake right now, so.
Yeah, he makes me feel like super excited.
Oh, this record scratches.
Backside 1080 with the switch cheese. Backside 180.
Backside, hit the undo button.
Backside 180. Front side 180.
You picked up a gold medal. You've unlocked.
Working here.
So about how far into SSX1 are you?
I'm pretty close to being done with it. The biggest thing is I need to figure out how to do the last couple things in the trick book, because they start to get pretty complicated. The thing is, the show-off requirements, in my opinion, are like comically low. And I guess that might just be because I've got the world records on these and I already know how to hit all the snowflakes, but it's just a matter of meeting the requirement and then doing the trick book, I guess. Like, it's only a minute into the course and I already have the gold medal. So now I just gotta do some tricks. Out of the book. Oh, crap.
Did we give out the prize at the top of the hour, or did we just say we were going to and then not?
No, dude, we already gave them out.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Michael Skoleski won.
I like half remember things and not really sure what happened, and but I just think happened.
Don't worry, man, I'm on it. I got this.
Speaking of on it, there's a new chip in.
Oh yeah, just ah. This is from Susan Winbald again, bumping up the Prince Adam Shark request because he needs to be done. Up for $12.
Yes, I should put yellow in here.
Sargoth, I've cracked 1 million on Elysium Alps, and I'm pretty close to getting it on Elysium, or on Mercury City Meltdown. You cannot crack it on Tokyo Megaplex though. That's a tricky thing. That's not for the first one. What's your username on Mercury City, bud? The SSX community is pretty tight.
Does that look like space here?
That looks very much like space. In fact, that was basically how I was going to have space look if I actually had the time to put space into this game.
Nice.
So that's basically perfect.
Awesome. And you just put a.
Now I have to speed up my own game so I can get to the ending title and see if it works properly.
Oh my god.
So he looks basically like a shark with
I actually,
Wait.
somebody linked me the concept art you drew some time back, and I was like, yes, going with this. So,
Oh, the one I drew last stream we did.
yes.
NLG
Also, because
Sarga.
it was like, sir, you should make Dig Shark. Here's some for concept art. And I was like, oh, okay, I can.
Is your name Brian Batchelder?
Man, I would have never figured these puzzles out. It's terrible.
I don't know if that's gonna be.
I can't believe I left that. That was meant to be a recharge pad, not a pressure pad. So if you were wondering what the hell that's doing there, it's not meant to be there. I made a mistake when I was making the level. Oh god, I run out of real energy. I'm terrible at my own game.
I was also about that because obviously I'm not going to win any speedrun records for these people around.
So are you talking about one or tricky, Sargot? Huh, that's interesting.
Oh, should have just went straight to that screen format. Do it!
Oh, get that.
Let's try that.
I should probably finish off the trick book. I missed that stuff.
Okay, I believe that was a sub 2 seconds.
Yeah, it'd be cool to compare scores, dude.
Also, for the record, our total amount raised was $5,241.28.
Awesome.
We have about 11 and a half hours left.
Oh, that's right.
I believe last year at this point we had all gone completely insane.
I said
More or
64.
less,
You've
because
discovered.
last time we all decided we're going to try to not sleep.
At all, ever.
At all ever.
Not the best idea.
And I think Seal was really the only person who could do that for any length of time worth of shit.
What are you talking about? I slept 45 minutes during the entire time.
And you didn't throw up for it.
Seal passed out.
I think we have.
Maybe I'm getting you and Seal confused.
No, it's Lucy you're supposed to confuse with Seal.
I did 36 hours, and then I slept for 45 minutes, and then I did the end. And I ate some orange chicken nuggets and got really sick.
Wow.
Alternately, I could have gotten really sick from not sleeping. But,
So I think we have about 8.5 hours left to go. What's with that chibi little drawing in the corner?
Yeah, they've all got little guys like that. It's kind of weird.
It's like they made little homie stickers for him.
That's awesome.
I don't know whether to have that column to the right side of the screen or the left. I'm just looking at where I'm positioning the you win column on the ending screen.
Well, here's what the screen looks like. I don't know if that'll make a difference. I mean, I'm not done, obviously.
Front side 360. Backwards flip.
I could probably stand to bump the credits up a little higher.
Backside rodeo 720 with an experimental.
It is 600 by 60. That is
50-50 round. Front side 180.
Oh my
Okay.
god. I'm so upset. I'm fucking up like the easiest trick that's ever existed in this game.
Don't do that.
I know, right? Also to SN64, yes, you have discovered my SSX community alter ego. Also, I am terrible at this video game. Good lord.
Marathon luck is the thing.
This isn't even luck, I'm just, like, doing stupid stuff. Oh my god. I just, like, can't do anything. SN64, any firsts that I don't have are just, like, out of date. It's just kind of like a formality on Mercury City. Everyone who's ever posted on that website knows that I have all the world records. I think those haven't been updated since like 2004 or 2006 or something like that. Oh yeah, the third, I think that's Elysium Alps. I don't even think my score on there is over 1 million, is it?
Damn it, I should have done it for a title screen as well.
Oh
well.
Well, I'll definitely have time to finish this. See what else I have to finish.
Oh my god, I give up, dude. I give up. I wasted so much time trying to do a stupid trick. I just don't even want to do it anymore. Okay, yeah, that's out of date. My record is like 1.21 or something like that.
I wonder if I'll have time for songs.
Holy bejeebus.
Front side 360. Front side 180. Listen, Indy. Bring on the pain.
I can just steal sounds from Blue Moon. That will make this much quicker.
That's cool. You made.
See, the thing is with Blue Moon Dare, they specifically say all content has to be created within the 48 hours, so I haven't actually thought, wait, I can reuse stuff I've done before, which, you know, would make this go a lot quicker.
Oh, that's efficiently using your hard hat.
Life insurance with an experimental.
Enema, I'm just kind of messing around. I'm just getting golds and trying to fill up the trick book.
Experimental. Maximum boost. Front side rodeo 900 with the mute. Backside 180. Backside rodeo 720. Listen, Indy.
Okay.
Listen, Indy.
Oh, I tweaked it. I'm dumb.
Switch seized. Hold on. With the switch seized.
Is this looking okay?
That's looking amazing.
Alright, I'm gonna put some big goggles on him like before.
Yes. If you want to see the sprite that I've actually been using, I'll bring the game up and try and... Actually, it probably easier if I just brought the image up, actually.
Yeah. Well, I remember when I drew the other thing, he had like big goggles. Oh yeah, show me the sprite from the... Alright.
Oh god.
So, let's look like this.
I might have to finesse the blue part, because I didn't remember that, but I can do the drill goes as well. Yeah. I'm gonna like,
I was going by, somebody made a sort of animation for a hypothetical dig shark, which I kind of also used as inspiration. I kind of merged the two ideas.
Okay.
Because I like both of them and couldn't pick between one or the other. And ended up with one that was neither, so...
Let's see what I'm missing. I'm missing
I'm gonna have to finesse it a little bit.
Ow. Okay. Why did I still use this?
The metal parts are like a yellowish color, right?
Yes.
And then all the rest. Okay, I'm just gonna finish up the trick book and then I'll be done with SSX 1. And then I guess I can do a little bit of just regular show off and trying to go for a high score, like old times.
Oh, Reavz.
It's a slot.
Spaghetti. Green. Grail. I think we saw that already. Grail. Listen, you have a problem. Spaghetti.
Okay. That took me way too long.
That's always the strange thing about the SSX games, the trick book. is
Yeah.
that sometimes you'll just never do the simplest trick, and you always do like the top ones that like 1080 rodeo.
Yeah.
pushback.
Well, the thing about it was like, it was just a basic trick. All I had to do was just press 3 buttons, and I couldn't figure out which 3 they were. And I was like, alright, by process of elimination, I'll leave this one out. Okay, no, I'll leave this one out. And it took me like 8 times of leaving buttons out, 1 button at a time. It made no sense. Okay, so I need this skinned flying squirrel thing. The whip back. Late indeed. I didn't do it right. I think that's it. Yeah. Alright. Okay, one more. Tail grab to nose grab. Shoot.
1440 with the tail grab to a nose grab. One side Misty 720 with the tail grab.
Okay, I think I'm done. I'm gonna have to go and take a look though. Okay, one new outfit, that's it, I'm done.
Awesome.
Yeah. I guess I'll keep the timer going. My top score here was 230,000 when I was just playing through. Let's see what I can get. Don't crash. I knew it.
Backside rodeo 720 with the lead. Backside triple Misty with an experimental.
Yo, Sargoth, or did I remember your name wrong? Sorry, it's late for me. Anyways, you should tell me what your best Mercury City Meltdown score is.
Rodeo 720 with an experimental. Oh, you're popping the rope. Show how great you are. Now you're getting it. Backside rodeo 720 with the lead. Life insurance with an experimental.
It's here. I'm gonna do it like this, okay? There's gonna be drills on the front of the things under his fin. So just basically
With a stale mask.
okay?
Yeah, sure, that works.
It would be really hard for me to go and put some sleeves on because I basically have to completely redo it.
Whatever works. It already looks pretty good, so.
I might try to finesse it.
Give us some smooth loving.
Yeah.
This sounds probably really annoying.
Oh no, oh no. Oh, why'd I hit select? Shit, I'm gonna be pressed for time now.
Guys, I mean, Sprite was just like the actual, you know, box art or ending screen or whatever. That wouldn't be very. That's not how video games work.
That's not how video games work at all. Box art never reflects what's actually in the game. Even when it's screenshots, usually like from beta or something. Actually, I don't think I've seen any video game with like a screenshot as box art.
You should give that shark a gun.
Just like a handheld, handheld gun.
Yeah,
like a Glock or something.
Just Mega Man it.
Just do it just like Battlefield or Call of Duty. This guy walking away from an explosion holding a gun. Or, correction, a guard holding a gun.
Oh, right before I get into the credits, ending screen by light, or Arrow Elkins, or how would you prefer? Any, like, which of your aliases would you prefer?
Arrow Elkins is fine. That's the one I use in my game.
See, this is why I only use the one alias absolutely everywhere now.
Well, I didn't originally do Fight Fest to do like an alias I would use. I did it because I was.
I know.
Fast.
Ah, yes. I remember the history of this was just I'm here for one reason and I will not hang around.
Right.
Boss. No. I'm getting screwed.
Oh god. That was Paul. That was bust out of nowhere.
Yeah, it's just RNG. I had so many runs get ruined by that bus. Oh my god, I'm gonna time out. I timed out right at the checkpoint.
Oh, that was messed up.
Yeah, I was just trying to see what kind of score I could get, and I accidentally hit select in the garage in extra time.
That had like almost 10 seconds, didn't it?
Yeah, more than. Actually, it'd be really nice to finish one of these runs too, because I kept on screwing up the pipe trick. After this, I'll start SSX 3. I don't know if I'm gonna get too far in it though. Hopefully, no one gets too attached to it, because, God, I don't know. It's just like it gets really tedious, in my opinion. I think it like just barely toes the line in the competitive sense of being like fun to play and terrible to play. Alright. That took me so long.
It's gonna be hanging out here for a while.
This is my advanced technique here.
Advanced snapping.
I forget how long I have to leave on the clock, so I think I'm gonna go on the next pass backwards.
Love that. Observing the laws of physics there. Suddenly, zoom! Out of here! Done with this rail, jeez.
Alright, it looks like I could have been on there for like 30 more seconds. Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god, that was perfect! I did not even expect that to happen.
Bounced off the roof.
Yeah. I thought I was either gonna crash or hit the 5x. Both of those are bad things.
With an experimental. 50-50 rail.
This level always tripped me out with just how many extra areas there are.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you go straight through, you'll never see any of this.
Yeah. And it took a lot of experimentation to figure out what was like the best combination of stuff to do. I mean, that rail glitch simplified it a lot. It used to be a little bit more complicated than that. But no, it's a really open-ended level.
Combo. 50-50 rail. Combo. Backside 180. Front side.
Hey, big shark.
With an experimental. Front side triple misty with an experimental.
Honestly, if I stayed on the rail for that extra 30 seconds, this would be not too far off from the record.
Like, you just like biffed and hit the wall there.
Yeah.
As it was celebrating your victory.
Sound effects maker.
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's get started on SSX.
Is it coming through the mic? Because I don't know whether it, I mean, I'm kind of causing myself hearing damage just so I know that it's right, but...
I'm not hearing it.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah,
hear
okay.
anything at all.
Good. Oh, this is horrible. New sound. Oh god, that was worse. Ow.
You're hurting
Randomize.
yourself.
It's a dangerous button.
Turn the
I should
volume
probably
down.
turn the volume down, yeah. Oh god, why doesn't it work?
You waggy bastard.
I mean, one more sound, and it's like just a you win thing for the level, but nothing sounds good. It's always the sound you don't want. I mean, it's whatever sound I'm trying to find is just like the ones I don't get. Like, I don't want to find robot exploding noises, and if I wanted to find robot exploding noises, I'd get perfect level end noises. Well, the original intent was you'd be drilling down into the asteroids and then blowing them up, but I don't have nearly enough time to do a fancy explosion animation, so if I have the end of level sound